Well, that was a tale of two games, wasn't it? Oh, mama. Whew. Alrighty, so I suppose let's go ahead and get into it. The Vikings win by a score of 31 to 29 in a game that should have been a blowout. But wow. I mean, just wow. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So yeah, in the first half, the Vikings built up a 28 to 7 lead at halftime. Darnold looked like he couldn't miss. The defense, like, they stopped everything. They did this, they did that. I mean, basically everything that could go wrong for Green Bay did. And then, heck, they even had Matt LaFleur on the sideline throwing a temper tantrum and costing his team 15 yards. And then a Jalen Naylor muffed punt bled into the second half, and the Packers came back with their tails on fire. But due to two missed field goals by their kicker, ultimately cost them the game. But wow, I mean, the second half, the Packers were humming. They were on fire. They were playing like a team possessed. Jordan Love in that first half looked like a quarterback that should have been taken out of the game for Malik Willis. In the second half, he went off. Dontavian Wicks had a heck of a game. Romeo Doubs had a heck of a game. I mean, Jalen Reed, Tucker Kraft, holy moly, was that a just crazy overall game. And thankfully, the Vikings were able to hold on to a white-knuckle win, which, I mean, going into this game, you know, especially with how the first half went, I thought this game was going to be a little bit easier of a win, but as it turns out, the Cardiac Vikings are back again. But hey, with all that said, and while, you know, my thoughts and stuff still, you know, re-scramble in my brain here while I try to process literally what the hell I just saw, the Vikings win, and we're 4-0. Should have been a lot easier of a win, but again, kudos to Green Bay for not rolling over. And now you see why the NFC North is going to be an interesting division this year. But hey, again, at the end of the day, the Vikings got it done. 4-0 going into London to take on the Jets, who just lost to the Broncos here by a score of like 10-9 or something like that. So, hey, I mean, you know, the Jets are going to be hungry. They're coming off of a loss too, but credit to the Vikings. I mean, they saw enough perseverance. They did enough at the end to get the win, but I mean, the Packers just came out like a team possessed in the second half. But ultimately, at the end of the day, the Vikings ended up winning a game where in years past would have ended up as a loss. So, credit where credit's due. We got it done at the end of the day, and we're atop the NFC North by multiple games. Either like a game and a half, or something like that. I'd have to check the full roster and stuff like that, or the full breakdown, and then actually bring it up in my next video. But anyway, I'm going to go calm down, relax, and watch Chargers and Chiefs, and yeah, celebrate the victory. I mean, not all victories are going to be clean, not all victories are going to be sexy, but I can already hear the media say, oh, the Vikings almost choked. But we didn't. So, alrighty, well, that should pretty much wrap up the video. So, until we meet again, this is Jacob, and stay tuned for, well, kind of a busy week upcoming. Tomorrow I might have a couple things coming in, and, of course, preview for London. So, without further ado, this is Jacob, signing out. Have a good day.